Anyways, hi. Look, I did little Christmas makeup. I've got some berries there, and I've got two little candy canes over there. My neighbors are coming up the stairs. My kitchen faces the front window, and I'm like the first. I'm on a walk up, so I'm like the first door, and then there's the other two doors. But everyone has to pass my door to get to the other one, so whenever anyone comes back home, they can see directly into my home. They see directly into my home. All right, what are we baking? We're making a gingerbread tree, okay? We're making a gingerbread tree. Where's my thing? Right here. It's gonna look like this. By the end, we will have something like this. Yeah, it's a oh, fucking that's why there's an echo. You're in my home. I don't have soundproofing. My neighbor can probably hear me right now. I have a gingerbread house, but that's pre-made. We're making this from scratch. It will not have maple syrup. However, usually you can just sub out molasses for maple syrup, and it'll kind of turn out okay. You shouldn't though. Poor people, they won't live. Okay. All right. So I got my little recipe in front of me. I'm gonna be like bent over the entire time because I don't have like something. If I prop up my computer on something, then you can't see like what I'm doing down here. So I'm just gonna be bent over this entire time. It's grandma's gingerbread recipe. Not my actual grandma's, but that's just what it's called. Anyways, we're gonna start with 5 to 5.5 cups of all-purpose flour. I put out all my ingredients before I started. Oh, fuck. Ok, c'est quelle heure? Ok. Donc, c'est 7 minutes à 9. Je sais pas. Non, c'est farine. C'est farine en français. Ok, donc, 5 to 5,5 tasses de farine. Je vais prendre mon... Est-ce que ça sent bon? Ça sent bon? Mon père est genre. Ok, ensuite on a une... oh, je sais pas tous ces mots en français parce que j'ai étudié pas ceci comme dans l'école. Je sais pas comment parler en situation spécifique. Donc on a la farine. On a sel, je sais le mot de ça. Gingembre. Tout ma chose a le mot français. Farine, tout tissage, original. Ok, ça c'est bien, ok. C'est bicarbonate de soude et le sel de table. Oh, non, ça c'est anglais. Non, ça c'est français. Bicarbonate de soude. Est-ce que Canada est encore dans le jeu? Oui? Tout usage original! Oui, ok. Et ensuite, notre épice. Tout usage original. Et ensuite, je sais pas le mot de ceci. Crisco, c'est juste Crisco. Est-ce que c'est encore shortening en français? Oui, je pense. Shortening. Le sucre, molasses et de œufs. Sucre, molasses et d'œufs. Et sucre. J'ai acheté plus de sucre aujourd'hui. Okay, cool. That's 2 minutes. All right. Oh, I might have my cups. I'm gonna break my knees. Going down like this every day. So often. Okay. I don't know how much I actually want to make. So I'm not gonna do the full gingerbread tree because the full gingerbread tree is huge. We used to make it every single year for a parade, and it took about 30 people in the entire night to eat it all. I don't have 30 people coming over to my house to eat a gingerbread tree, so I'm not gonna make it as tall as it usually is. I think I'm gonna make half of the tree. So it'll be smaller. It'll still be like the same proportions. It just won't be as tall. Usually it's about that big, that tall. I do have measuring cups. Did I not? You keep referencing the pancakes video, and I have not watched it since I made it, since I edited it, okay? I refuse to. Anyways, I think we're just gonna do, normally I have to double this recipe for the tree. I'm just gonna do the regular recipe, and it'll just be a little bit shorter. All right, hi Paige! I also apologize if I like knock the camera. Wait, I can move you back. There you go. Now you can see more of my face and more of what I'm doing. I'm gonna have to stand for this. Oh, mail you some? I don't think they hold that well in mail. But you know, I've never tried, so maybe today's the day. So 5 cups of flour. This is gonna be quite a lot of gingerbread. Just a fair warning. England versus France in the quarterfinals. Did Canada make it to the quarterfinals? I was talking to someone the other day, and like they had kept up with it. But and Korea's still in, aren't they? 1, 2, 3. Don't make fun of me on my own stream. Oh my god, Mom. I'm actually. I was thinking about the other day. The last baking video I did was at my mother's house. Like, I wasn't even at my old apartment. It was still back in my hometown. It's 4. Canada got out second. Oh, oof. Okay, well, we're not known for soccer, so that's fine. Someone told me they were still... Actually, no, they might have told me that they didn't know if they were in or not. Brazil is out. How'd Portugal do? My flour. Oh, I bought more flour today. I didn't realize how much was left in there. Alright, that's 5 cups of flour. I got something. There's definitely gonna be an echo, especially when I scream, because the walls. The walls, they exist. All right, then we're going to do a teaspoon of baking soda. Best friends of yes, cherries Brazilian. Oh, you're right. I can go back down on my knees. Leo Messi. Okay, I've heard of that dude. It's Messi and Ronaldo. Those are the famous people at the moment in soccer, right? 1 teaspoon of salt. Oh my god, the window, it makes it look like it's glowing. It's a heavenly dish. Maybe I should pull the blinds. Okay. And then we're gonna go with our spices and put 2 teaspoons of ginger. Messi Ronaldo. Okay, don't talk. Okay, I don't watch soccer. Okay, I don't watch any sport. All right, so it's pretty cool that I know their names. I'm actually gonna use a 1/2 teaspoon here because it's just easier to scoop it out of my little thing. So that's 2, 3, and 4. So that's 2 teaspoons of ginger. Then we're gonna need another 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. Remus hat trick. That's what he's not of. His mom's name is Dolores. That's a pretty good name, Dolores. I think that's a chill name. Oh, this smells so good. 1, 2. The hardest part of baking is keeping track of how many cups you've already put in. 3, and then 4. Oh, that smells like Christmas. That smells like Christmas. It's really the cinnamon that makes gingerbread cookies so good. And Chinese next week for youth group. Sounds fun. Good for you guys. I had Chinese for Christmas last year. It was really good, honestly. We've started like eating out. My dad's side of the family doesn't take Christmas very seriously. Like we'll go to church maybe, but we don't like, and we'll celebrate gifts, but we don't put up any decorations or anything. Oh, this is brand new nutmeg. Haven't opened it. Portugal has islands? Damn, never knew that. 1 teaspoon of nutmeg. Oh, brand new nutmeg. Oh, that also smells lovely. It's so potent. I was trying to think of like the Doloreses that I knew. Dolores. That's from something. I think in sound bites sometimes with my cloves. Cloves. And then we need 1 teaspoon of cloves. Doo-doo. Come on, buddy. There you go. There you go. Beautiful. All right, that's all my spices. 9 whole islands? I think Canada has more. Oh, I live on an island. There's Vancouver Island. There's Newfoundland. It's technically an island. BEI Island. And then all the ones up in Nunavut. Feel bad that I won't be able to try Spice Bad chips, shredded chicken, and special brands of spices because it's amazing. I think I've seen TikToks of those. I've never had them. You're right. I've never had one. But I think I've at least seen TikToks of people trying those. Spice bag. Okay. That reminds me. It reminds me of like when Smosh did like a cooking channel like trying prison food, and they have like chips and you open the bag and you put stuff into the bag and ramen and whatever you could get from like commissary to make a little meal. Alright, what do I got for a spatula? I got a nice, oh, this one matches the cup. A part of a set. Oh. The British hold, oh yeah, Britain's, well, it's literally the British Isles. I'm gonna lower that blind. There we go, that's better. It's not on my eyes anymore. You're very sleepy. Isn't it only like 7 p.m. there right now? Do-do-do-do. Manamana do-do-do-do. Manamana do-do-do-do. Now I'm going to add a cup of shortening. Oh, do-do-do-do. I'm the type of baker, I don't usually like add things in any specific, I only put things in the order of what, the only things I look up at recipes is what degree do I need to like preheat my temperature to, and then I just look at the list, and then I just add things according to the list. If at any point they're like going to tell me to beat eggs before I enter them, nope, not going to do that. It works out fine when you just add things in. You don't have to do any fancy mixing stuff. Put it all in there, and then put it together, and it works. As long as you're not making something super fancy, it'll be fine. Whew. I got home from Comic-Con. Oh, amazing! Oh, did you dress up? Do you see any cool people dressed up? I saw someone on Halloween dressed up as Jinx on the subway, and I really wanted to tell them that I liked their outfit, but I didn't know how to do that in French, and I didn't know if they spoke French or not. Why is it blocking so many messages? Ugh, okay. Ugh. It won't let me unblock that, but it's there. You're in bed with the blanket? Oh, that's cozy. This is cozy stream day. I went to the store today to grab some of the stuff I needed for this. I started to study for my health psychology class. And dress up. I saw so many cool people. That's excellent. Alright, dirtied this spoon. Might as well put it in like that. Excellent. A cup of granulated sugar. It was a Harley Quinn. Oh! Harley Quinn is the queerest of the queers. Harleen Quinzel. Also, it's just like the perfect comic book name. Her name was Harleen Quinzel, and then she decided to go by Harlequin, which is a name for a specific type of clown. Like, of course she did. Of course that's what her parents named her. I think my filters are set too hard. There we go. That message is unblocked. Like, I told her hi, then the cosplay was amazing, and she thanked me in the Harley Quinn voice, and her heart melted. Oh my gosh! Alright, I'm just gonna kind of divvy this up here. Not terribly. Then we need a cup and a quarter of molasses, and then 2 eggs. Oh, where's my eggs? Over here. It's almost like lapis gay. And then, learning how to crack eggs as a kid, and I remember that being so difficult. And it's just one of those things. It's like, yeah, it's not difficult. Why did I have trouble? Why did I have trouble with that? You know what's about a katana? Oh, that'd be so cool. That'd be so cool. All right. That's in there. Let me get a mixing spoon. Because I don't have a stand mixer, but I have like a handheld one. But I gotta kind of mix everything up a little bit first so that it doesn't go flying everywhere. There we go. Put that over there, and then we need 1.25 cups of molasses. And when of course, I put the eggs in the same cup I need for the molasses. Only people who can roast on my baking is Gordon Ramsay, and I wouldn't respect it, and Rosanna Pansino. If she saw this and was like, Dot, what are you doing? I feel like she'd be really nice about it as well. And I respect Rosanna Pansino. I used to watch her all the time as a kid. I haven't watched her a lot lately. But she is my baking champion. I really want to make champagne cupcakes that she did one year. I think it was with Markiplier. And I remember seeing that as a kid. It's like, oh, those would be so delicious. I was not yet of age. I was like, oh, I can't do it. But now that I'm thinking about it, I could go buy some champagne and make some cool little cupcakes. Maybe I'll do that for my birthday. Oh, and it'll be my 21st birthday. That's a good stream idea. Oh my god, Dot, you're so smart. Boop, boop. There we go. Okay, and I'm going to put it over here, and it's going to drip and make my table messy. But that's all right. She's an amazing baker. I'm a pretty good baker. I'm like the baker of my family. Besides one of my cousins who went to culinary school and became a pastry chef. Makes your birthday cakes? Oh, that's good. I'm known actually among my friends for being a baker. Because I was raised that if you're ever invited somewhere, you gotta bring something as like a gift. And I was like, okay. And so I do that. And then I realized people here don't do that. So I go to parties and I'm like, I brought brownies. I brought them gingerbread cookies one time. Oh, did you see that cloud? Okay. And yeah, apparently that's not typical. People don't do that. But you know, birthday pancakes. Oh, that's very sweet. All right, come on. Get it a little bit good in there. Okay, where's my mixer? I have to like stand back there and mix it because that's where the outlet is. Daughters the third, Chickadee, Billiams, Calvin Jr., Queen of Bedwars, Symphagosi, Lover, Cuties, Cheater of Games. Yes. Yes. You've called me by my correct title, now I may grant you wishes 3. I am 20, I'm almost 21. That's very true. Isn't it odd? I keep forgetting. People keep asking my ages, and I'm like, I'm 17. Because like, I feel like a lot of people say that they're like, oh, I stopped aging with the pandemic. It's like, yeah, I get that. It feels like time has stopped. Love you. Thank you. All right. I'm going to stand back there, and you're going to hear the stand mixer, and it's going to be really weird. Whoop. Okay. I guess you can still kind of see what I'm doing. I'm mixing is what I'm doing. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on... that's not the song that's playing. Shit. I don't know my carols. It's been such a long time since I was in a choir. You can talk amongst yourselves for a moment, because This might take me like 2-3 minutes. Is that pentatonics playing? I wonder what it is. Are they Canadian? I know they played Canadians in Pitch Perfect. But I don't remember if they did that because they were Canadian or that was just like the role that they were offered. I think they're American actually. Tidings of comfort and joy, comfort and joy. Okay, I think that's a good, like, beginner. I just have to see what you guys are talking about. I don't like being left out of the loop, even though it's my fault because I stepped away. Alright. Washing my hands because it's almost pretty much entirely mixed now, but I'm going to go in it with my little fingies next to make it good and proper mix and make sure that it like sticks together. Imagine if I just like got down to this level by just dropping into the splits. Alright. Food safety, probably that is a good idea, but this is for me, so I'm allowed to be unsafe and take little bites of it as we cook. Oh, but now my hands are dirty now. I can't touch the computer. Oh well. Say lovey. What was that? Why is there so... I don't understand how I got it so... The automat is really on there today. I'm not sure I understand why. Hi, Vane! Oh, hello! Doo-doo. Alright, come on. Get all the little doodles off there. I don't want to waste anything. It feels irresponsible. Alright. Yeah. Just gonna knead it a little bit. Make sure it's all good. I'm doing what it's supposed to. We're making a little gingerbread Christmas tree. So I've got the dough right now, and I'm just trying to get it to stick together. Then we'll roll it out, put it in the oven, make some icing, stack them on top of each other. Like, basically, what you need to do for this is, like, have a bunch of, like, different size star cutters. Or you could, I suppose, you could just use a knife and cut them yourself. But it's just a bunch of star-shaped cookies, like, on top of each other, and then you, like, sort of twist them in the right way, and it looks like a little Christmas tree. And it's so sweet. All right. There we go. Do, 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 do. Just making sure I get every little ounce of flour in there properly. I might have to stand up. And this is going to be even smaller than I usually make it. Usually it's going to be about twice the size of the one we're making today. But honestly, that's huge. My neighbor just walked by. It feels really nice, though. It's like a good sensory experience, like kneading dough. It's kind of like putting your hands in slime, except it's not slimy. It's kind of like putting your hands in Play-Doh. Oh, it's exactly like Play-Doh. It's the best analogy. There we go. This is sort of too thick for my mixer now, so I just got to do all this by hand. Oh my god, I'm gonna go out of breath. Grinley! Hello, my dear! Hello! There we go. My knuckles are like getting red because I'm banging them against the side of this pot. Okay, I think that's pretty good. That's our gingerbread dough. That's what we're working with. All right, let me wash my hands. I suppose I'm going to use my hands again, but let me wash them first. Whew, okay. All right. You ready to learn the baking? Okay, well, we finished the dough. So you can make dough on your own time. It can be any sort of cookie dough. I won't use that. I'm using gingerbread. It's festive. You can do it with sugar cookie. You can do it with really just anything. I prefer this way. Doop. If you do exclamation point recipe, the recipe should come up. I think I put them down correctly. It's just the list of ingredients. Because anything more, I don't think it was too long for my thing. All right. This over here. Days like these, I'm glad my table was $69 because it's getting so messy. That's not a euphemism. It was $69 and it made me giggle. Right, okay. Now we're going to roll out our dough. First, I'm going to preheat my oven now, because it should heat up in the time that we're taking to roll out our dough. We've got our little board. This is actually quite a tiny board. If I had a larger one, I would use it. If you have a larger one, use it. I'm going to take a little half cup. Actually, it'll be a quarter cup because my half cup is broken. Of flour. I'm just going to set that to the side. I'm going to use that to make sure that my dough does not stick to my little cutting board here. Sprinkle that on it. Can you see? Yeah, you can see. Sprinkle that on. Mix it in. Move my phone out of the way. So that wouldn't be smart. And I'm going to take just a huge heaping of the gingerbread that I have here. Not all of it, because I want to make sure that it stays on our little board. Take a helping of gingerbread. I'm going to sort of knead it. Did I bruise my thumb? Oh my god, I did. How? Oh, I think, no. I rubbed my face. That's so bright. Part of the window, like I can't put blinds on. It's inconvenient. Okay. Plop. I'm just going to sort of move it out a little bit with my hands so it'll be easier to roll. Take my little rolling pin. Sprinkle some flour on it as well. So again, make sure that it's not going to stick. This is a huge ass rolling pin. You probably don't need this one, a one this big. Oh. Now I get in my arm workout. And basically you're trying to get this dough to about a quarter thick. Quarter of an inch thick. this looks like magical lighting. It doesn't really help for a baking stream. If this was a movie, that'd be very cinematic. I was gonna say cinematographic, and that's not the word, I don't think. All right. I'm kind of just letting it crack if it wants to. If you're trying to like make pretty cookies, you don't really want that. But mine are gonna be covered in frosting, so they don't need to be perfectly flat or smooth or anything like that. There we go. That's about 1/4 inch thick, I'd say. Perfect. And normally for gingerbread, you have to leave it in the fridge for a while. This recipe is an exception. It's ready to go as soon as you finish assembling it. Oh my gosh. As soon as you finish putting it all together, I'll move some of my ingredients out of the way. I have so many eggs in my fridge. I don't eat eggs very often, so I'll get like a 6-pack of eggs. I'll use 2 of them for baking, and the rest of them will just sit in my fridge for eternity. All right, now we're gonna take our cute little cutters. They are these beautiful little star shapes. We're not going to use all of them. See, like that is as big as the base of it gets. On a normal year, we make it this big. It's a gingerbread as big as my face. We are not going to do that this year. Because honestly, I don't think I'd even be able to finish eating it before I go home. So, oh my god, I'm being warm. Light. We're going to start with the smallest sizes. And usually I make 2 of each, and then that just sort of gives it the correct proportions of like making it longer than it is taller. Let me cough. We want 2 of these little stars. These are going to be the star that goes on the top as like the star of the Christmas tree. So I cut 2 of him. Oh, okay, and it immediately came out. Wasn't prepared for that. All right, oh my god, my pans. Right. My pans have like these little baking sheets that let me like not need to grease my pans, which is nice. It'll go right here. Am I knocking anything over? No, I don't think so. Oh, I almost did though. Alright, it'll go like that. Good enough, I say. Alright, so I'm just going to put those on there, space them out evenly, you know, like normal cookies. See, that one didn't come out. Grab some more of my stars, work up to the next size, and just go like that, size by size, 2 of each. If you don't have, like, again, this came in like a kit, or for the first time, because I don't think I said that. This came in a kit. I do not know from where. It says like Wilton Cookie Tree Kit. If you can find that online somewhere. I don't know if they still sell it. It was something my mother had, like, in her basement. We found one year, and it became a holiday tradition. But you could achieve the same effect by just cutting, like, star shapes yourselves and just making them incrementally bigger. Incrementally. Oh my god, look at my big words today. Alright, and then this one. Good job. Jingle all the way. Do you guys have a favorite Christmas song? I think Santa Baby would be mine. I think that's so cool. Eartha Kitt, it was just seems so cool. Like, didn't she knew like 7 languages or something. If we stream for long enough, you guys will actually see the sunset. Oh, here, like if I sit like this, there you go. It's much better lighting. Because the sun's gonna set at about 3:30. That's why it's so bright right now and so low in the sky. Because you don't get a ton of light in the winter in Canada. Even as close to the border as I am, it's very dark. Ugh. Yo. Putting all my little guys on there. And I'm just gonna make as many stars as I have cookie dough to make stars with. Eventually the stars will get so big I can't use the rest of it to make the cookie dough to make it, so I'll just make some little gingerbread men that can, like, be part of our little village. Alright. Grab some more. I'm gonna eat this. Mine. You know, the calories don't count when you bake them. Fun fact. Sound like a Facebook mom. All right, what are the sizes I've already done? Those 3. Mine. In the summer, it's 5 p.m. Go outside and play. It's still sunny. Winter 5 p.m. It's getting dark and cold. Stay inside. Yeah, it's just so drastically different. Like, I think the sun sets, like, on the summer solstice, the sun sets probably around 9:30, 10 p.m. On the winter solstice, it sets around 3 p.m. in the afternoon. It's insane. And what's more insane is just how normal it is to me. Like, I miss it, but I'm like, oh yeah, it's winter, like, it's dark. It also fucks with your brain. It'll be 5 p.m. I'm like, I gotta go to bed. It's dark out. It's dark out. I might go change my shirt. I'm gonna go change my shirt, because this one's too warm. Especially with the oven heating up. I've never figured out, like, how my oven tells me if it's heated. It doesn't beep or anything. There's a light that either turns on or off, but I can't tell, like, which one is which. So sit there and watch the oven for me, please. Thank you. There we go. And it's a red shirt, so it's still kind of festive. Also, watch that one. Thank you. Look at my little snowman earrings. My little snowman earrings. Ah! So cute. I forgot I had them on until one of them fell off when I was changing my shirt. Alright. I'm going to sort of push down this dough again. Again, it's sort of going to rip and crinkle, and that's okay. I don't mind it. It doesn't need to be perfect for today. Some other days, maybe. Today, nah. Gingerbread, we're all just doing our best. It's okay. I'm right there with ya. Huge fan of festive. I have nicer ones. I have some big dangly Santa hats. I've lost one of them, so I can't wear them. Or I couldn't find them today for some reason. And then I have a beautiful pair of handmade little Christmas present dangly earrings that was handmade for me by my elementary school principal, who loved to make earrings. And I was just such a sucker. I was such a teacher's pet. She made me earrings and gave them to me in 4th grade, which was the last year at that school. What a little nerd I was. I'm gonna need, I can see the dough, when you see the dough sort of start to curl up and stick to your rolling pin, that's when you just add a little bit more flour on there. Make sure it's not gonna stick anymore. Because when it starts to stick too much, it'll sort of just pull up off the thing, and you'll just have to start again. And that's a lot of work. I want the least amount of work as possible. All right, so I think we're back down to about that 1/4 inch thick. You can sit right there, rolling pin. I really think this is a big table, and then I just, oh, this one's broken. See, wow. It's all right. It works just the same. I'll tape it back together later. I think we'll only make 2 stars out of this little batch. This is why I need a bigger cutting board. It's because as the stars get bigger and bigger, you need a bigger, like, surface of gingerbread dough to put them on. Oh, so it gets harder. All right. Throw those guys back in the mixing bowl. Oh my God, I'm really trying to hold myself back and not eat all of this, but it's just, gingerbread dough is so fucking delicious. So fucking delicious. Just all cookie dough is. All right, he'll plop down right there. And I think I can fit one other man on this tray. Then we'll have to get the other one. I only have 2, so we have constraints on today's cooking stream. All right, those guys look good. Make sure to spread them out evenly enough that they're not gonna bump into each other when they melt. When they melt, when they cook, they kind of melt. These my little guys. I think the oven's ready. I'm gonna put them in anyways, and we'll see how long it takes. Usually it says about 6 to 10 minutes for the smaller or medium ones. And then it's about 10 to 15 minutes when you're cooking those big star-shaped ones. We're going to leave those in for about 6 minutes, because it's got some of the tiniest ones in there. So I'll take them out, take those guys off, and then I'll let the other ones in to cook for a little bit. Boop. Let me set a timer, maybe. Can I do that? I can do that on my phone. I need to wash my hands again. The most inconvenient part of baking is that I do not have a second pair of hands that I can use for just touching things that I don't want to get dirty. That would be great. Oh, it's so bright. All right, Oh Holy Night by Josh Groban. Good for you. I'm going to put on timer. Yeah, 6 minutes. All right, we should be able to roll out a couple more stars in that time. I'll grab my other tray. Oop. This one's the one I cook my chicken nuggets on it. That's why it's black. I don't know why that makes it, like, black and sort of rusted looking, but it's my chicken nugget tray. I'm a grown adult. I'm 20 years old. I own a home. I'm a single mom who works 2 jobs, loves her kids, never stops. I'm a survivor. All right. Get this guy good and get in there. Kind of just want to, like, if you're gonna do it properly and, like, not push it with your hands, make it into a little circle. Then plop it down. I kind of want to plop it down hard to prevent, like, a little air bubble from forming. And then you'd start, like, literally from the top, like this, and roll it out. I find that time consuming and taking a lot of time that I don't want to spend. So usually I push it down with my hands. And then I'll use the rolling pin to, like, make it even and about the same width as I want it. There we go. You ignore me, please, if I start to sound out of breath. Getting up and getting down and rolling the dough is a little bit strenuous, okay? I don't work out often, but I think if you were doing this and you were talking the entire time, I think it's totally understandable that someone could become out of breath. Thought I heard someone knocking on my window. How terrifying. Oh. Alright. I think I might give this to my neighbor, actually. I made her, like, some cookies for Halloween. She's really sweet. Well, one of them is, I have, like, 6 neighbors. I only know one of them, who's also, like, my supervisor. Not super, like, the building super or whatever. Anyways, she's nice. And she has a cute cat. I haven't seen it in a while. It's an outdoor cat. Her name's Callie, short for California, which is translated from Californie, because of course the cat is French. But she's a sweet little calico cat. Absolutely gorgeous. And she usually, I think this might be like her indoor time of the year, because she hasn't been around in a while. But I was also, like, away for a week. And sometimes after I've been away for a while, she doesn't come out. She thinks I'm gone. And I'm not there anymore. That saddens me. Right. This next little guy. I think this might be as wide as our base is gonna get. There's 3 other, stages of stars that I have. But again, I don't want this one to be absolutely huge, because I won't be able to consume it anymore. It just will be too big for me to eat. I'm just gonna use the same dough. You want to try to use the same dough every time. I'm trying not to add too much flour to it, because eventually, like, it sort of has, like, a threshold of, like, eventually you'll add too much flour or you'll roll it out too much for it to not be, like, good anymore. Strong. I am very strong. Thank you. I'm so big and strong and brave and smart and brave. I would make a great king. All right. For me. I'm like sitting on my knees. Right now I'm squatting. But thank you. Compliment me more, please, Quinley. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. My subjects. I'm your beloved, benevolent king. I am your lord, your master. Alright, see, it's starting to stick again. Woohoo. Alright. I think I kind of could make the entire tower with what dough I have left. But I'm not going to. I think we'll spend what's left making some little gingerbread men. Because I kind of don't want to wait for the 15 minutes it's going to take to cook all of it, and then wait for it to cool, and then assemble it. It'll take a while. Ooh, I'm going to eat some more of it. That is so good. Oh my gosh. All right. I have my other Christmas themed cutters. We have little gingerbread lady. I'm telling you this so that you guys can tell me which ones we want to use. Because I have a bunch of them. This is a snowman. We have gingerbread man. We have a star. We have a cookie cutter of a tree, if we want like other mini trees to go with the big tree. Then there is, I think this one's a dog. It's totally a dog. I don't know why we have that, where we got that, but we have a dog. This one's like a North Star. And then we have a circle. And we have snowflake. A cute little snowflake. Doo-doo. Circle and an egg. Oh, yeah. There's some of my other, like, holiday ones. Not for Christmas, though. Even if you guys tell me to, I'm not going to put, like, a pumpkin guy in there. I got gingerbread on my phone. Shit. Okay. Safety first. Always use mitts when dealing with, things. Alright. Let's see. I suspect the little ones are done. It's been 6 minutes. Alright. Put the big boys in there for a little bit more. I kind of just poke the tops and see how, like, sturdy they are. The big boys definitely need more time. Do I have a scooper? I definitely have a scooper somewhere. Do I? I do! I have one solitary scooper. Yeah. Come on, baby boy. There we go. Other baby boy. Heh. Oh my gosh, this is such an ordeal. Come here. Yep. There we go. Oh. Also, my oven isn't that nice, so they might like sort of burn on the bottom and then be a little undercooked on the tops. That's just kind of what happens. I'll put them on the bottom rack, try to even them out. I really would like to get a new one, but you know, ovens are expensive. All right. Let's see. I think I'm gonna do like a mixture. I think the snowflakes are really cute. I'll do a couple gingerbread men, and then maybe a couple of the trees. I think it would be a cute little combination of little. So I'm just gonna give these. I'm gonna eat a bunch of them myself. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna eat a bunch of these myself. But I am gonna like sort of go around and give, hopefully, some of the other ones to my friends. Oh, and I can put the other big boys in. Oh. All right. Yeah, and I might refrigerate some of the gingerbread dough for later. You can refrigerate gingerbread dough for really like up to like a week. But again, you're gonna want to take it out a couple hours before you actually are gonna knead and roll it to let it return to room temperature and be like malleable. There we go. I think we'll just make a couple, and then we'll move on to the frosting. Oh, my poor knees. How dare they betray me like this? Beautiful. And off we go. It's also just like a really low table. It doesn't help. right? Whoop! I hit everything. That's okay. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Bright lights in the big city. What you can also do with some of these cookie cutters is like sort of jiggle them around in flour on the bottoms of them so it sticks less, like when you're trying to pull it out. I'm not going to bother doing that. Sometimes it's just a little bit too much work, and I will just deal with the consequences if it gets sticky. Bloop. Gingerbread guy. Come right here. Boop. I think we've got enough room. Maybe 2 snowflakes? Maybe just one. Maybe just one special snowflake. Like all of you. Ha 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 ha. Republican joke. Alright, pick them up. They're kind of breaking a little bit as I'm holding them, but that's okay. They might have some boo-boos. These guys might be a little bit injured. That's alright. We'll love them just the same. We'll fix them up later. Okay. There we go. I think that's all the guys we're going to roll out for right now. I'm going to sit and eat some of this. Then I'll take those guys out of the oven. And keep going. My molasses to brown sugar ratio. There's no brown sugar in this recipe. I didn't see that comment earlier. There's no brown sugar in this recipe. It's just sugar. Brown sugar can be made by using white sugar and molasses. That might be what you're thinking about. But there's no brown sugar in this. This is so good. I could sit and eat all of this. Oh my god. I'm going to throw it back in the thing to stop myself. One for the bowl. One for me. 2 for the bowl. None for me. All right. And I'll cook that up at a later date. On a day when I'm sad, I'll sit and make myself some gingerbread cookies. Because you can make them quite quick. Especially if you're not bothering to roll them out, cut them, or anything. Just make drop cookies. Works well. And there's the ringer. Alright, wash my hands again. And those guys should be done. Oh yeah, they're done. Okay. And then we'll grab the other guys, put them in. Put them there. Okay. Next thing is we're gonna make icing. I'm gonna eat some more of this. Oh my god, it's so addictive. I did like a experiment last month where I went off sugar for 21 days. I was only allowed to have 24 grams of sugar a day. That is very little sugar. For reference, a piece of toast, a piece of white bread, 2 slices of that has 4 grams of sugar. It's quite a bit. I didn't manage to make it every day. I am a little weak-willed, and I can admit to that. But still, I've been missing my sugar, and I've been consuming it like a madman. Honestly, whatever positive effects I somehow gained from that experiment by not eating sugar for that long, I've definitely undone by how much sugar I've eaten since I did that. Also, it's a stupid experiment. Don't do it. I'm aware that I'm addicted to sugar, alright? I'm aware that I crave it. I don't want to stop using it. But it was for a school project, so I had to. I didn't have to, actually. I did that to myself. How stupid is that? You just have to change one behavior. And I was like, I want to take out sugar. Because, like, that's fun and exciting, and it's better than what these other fuckers are doing by, like, sleeping 9 hours every night or making sure they drink the right amount of water every day. It was a stupid idea. I think I only abided to it about 50% of the time. I stayed under 24 grams. The rest of the time, I had more. It's hard. I'm going to throw this in the sink. It's fine. It's fine. Stuff takes longer to break, I think, than that. Alright, put away my flour. Put away this giant thing of molasses that's been leaking. Alright. So, for the... Oh, this has got stuff in it. Oh, it's got gunk in it. Why did I do that? How did it have gunk in it? Oh, because I put eggs in there. Yeah. Alright. So, for the icing, we're going to make buttercream icing. Because really, any other icing, that's not in the light, any other icing is gross. Royal icing sucks. It's good to decorate with. I want it to taste good. So we're using buttercream. For buttercream icing, only 4 ingredients. Icing sugar, or / like confectioner's sugar, however you want to call it. Butter, shortening, vanilla, 5 ingredients, I lied, and milk. Make sure that this is clean. And it's really simple. So first we're going to put in the shortening and the butter, half a cup each. So we're going to grab half a cup of our butter. I'm going to soften it. I left mine out for like about an hour, but I don't think it's soft enough. The important thing is that you don't want to melt it. Because that'll change the consistency of your buttercream from like light to more like watery. It'll be more liquidy. We don't want that. Why do I not have knives? The knives are in the dishwasher. I have a dishwasher built into the wall. It's pretty cool. Are they in the dishwasher? They're there. Alright. Need knives. Where's my little indicator saying how much I'm supposed to cut? That's about half a cup. That's definitely pretty soft. I'm still going to put it in the microwave for about like 10-15 seconds at most, because I really don't want it to liquidify. Liquidify! Normies might call it melting. I call it liquidifying. Alright, let me move all my stuff from in front of the oven, from in front of the microwave to away from it. And I almost just Smarties in the microwave. Alright, got my vanilla, my shortening's still here, icing sugar, and the milk's in the fridge. Oh, I'm ready to cut this way. Woohoo! There we go. Let's see, it's mostly solid. I don't know how much you can see as I pour it in there. It's a little bit liquidy. We'll hope. I might just have to add more sugar to counteract that. I talked a big game and then I fucked it up immediately. Alright, then we're doing our half a cup of... Did I set a timer for those cookies? Oh my god, I definitely did not. Whoopsie. Dude, this is how I normally bake, though, by the way. I sort of go by sense. Once I'm done. I use my intuition. And it normally works out. I've never had any complaints. I have, but I think I only had a complaint once, and that's when I got confused and put in, I was like a child. I was like 10, and I got my salt and sugar confused. And I put in like a cup of salt into something. You're not supposed to do that. It tastes terrible. It tastes like salt. You don't want it to taste like salt. Oh my god, I've got a drippy nose on top of everything. Ha! The gods of baking are putting me through the ringer today. Alright, measure that up to half a cup. That's about right. Put it in there, and actually I need to wash my little nubbins. They're not called nubbins. I have no idea what they're called. The things that attach to your mixer. Do I know what they're called? No, I don't. How interesting. Alright. Wash my hands really quick, because shortening feels very gross. Wash my hands really quick. Grab a tissue, because I've got some issues. Ready? Gonna hear me blow into a tissue? Beautiful. Alright, I was also trying to, like, I just looked at, like, the back of my setup. I was also trying specifically today to make it not look like I was making a video in my home, because again, all my neighbors can see into my house when they come to their houses. And I think I succeeded. The computer's just sitting in front of me, and then I moved the table. But I think people could intuit it's just like, oh, they're like watching TV while they cook or something. Hopefully that's how they'll do it. All right. The city water is literally boiling hot, so give me a second to not burn myself to death here and wash these guys. Oh my goodness. So many nooks and crannies. There we go. Right as rain. What should I do now? There we go. We wish you Merry Christmas. Do do. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Wish you a Merry Christmas. New Year. Tidings will bring you and your king. That's me. I'm your king. Of Christmas. Happy New Year. All right, now I'm going to take the stuff I just cleaned and my butter and my shortening. I'm going to mix that together real nice over here, away from you guys. I don't want to be near you right now. Gosh. Who would ever? Oh my god, I'm so popular. Is that a friend? Is that Madonna? Is that Oprah calling me up saying, "Hi Dot, you're the best person ever. Come on my show." No, I don't think it is. But you know, a girl can dream. Alright, those look good and done. Yeah. A Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. You almost just touched the tray like an idiot. Alright. We're going to have to let those cool for a while. Because, you know, they just came out of the oven. If you put icing on something too fast, fun fact, put icing on something that just came out of the oven pretty fast. No, I'm the king. Is that Mickey Mouse? Oh, I definitely kept. Why is that on a royalty-free thing? You definitely can't play Mickey Mouse on stream. There we go. Lindsay Sterling. I think that's allowed. Anyways, I don't know how much you guys can even hear it. That's fine. I just kind of want you to hear me singing along, so I don't get in trouble for listening to copyrightable music on my stream. I don't think it's copyrighted. Probably isn't. That'd be stupid. Alright, now we're going to add our icing sugar cup by cup. I didn't want to lean down, so I just walked backward until you could see my face, and that didn't work. I need a clean cup, and I need a knife. What's that? A knife! Actually, I might And here's my half cup, because my other one's too dirty for me to bother. What am I doing? Getting a knife. Haha. You see, I'm a perfectly capable individual. If you haven't noticed with everything of me. There we go, big and open. That's a quarter cup. Here's my big boys. And I'm gonna wash my big boy. Give me another 5 minutes of adulterated scrubbing. You don't want no scrubs. Scrub is gotta take it. No love. That's my favorite holiday song. Back of my red. Best friend's right. Trying to holler at me. I told my father I was making cookies today. He was very excited. End of story. Alright. You're back. We are here, we are here, we are here. You are here, we are here. Hi, Leah. Getting a nice view of my tummy as I clean. I feel like a giant with the camera so low. It really does make me feel tall. That's nice. Favorite person? Oh my gosh. Who told you? Alright, be very careful with this sugar because it's hard to pour. Definitely don't look at that camera as you're in the middle of doing it. Alright. That's cup 1. So we're going to mix it in between every cup. Just so that, because, I mean, I suppose if you had a really nice mixer, put it in all at once. Yes, I'm my own favorite person. No one on this earth can compare to how much I love me. My love for myself, it's bigger than any love anyone else on this earth has ever felt for anyone. Okay? I'm amazing. Self-care. Alright, so I'm going to mix it in between adding every cup. Because otherwise the sugar just sort of poofs and goes everywhere. It makes a mess. I don't want that. I cleaned my kitchen yesterday. There we go. That's cup 1. I told you were my favorite person? When? You can't trust me. When have I ever told the truth? It's a paradox. One of me always tells the truth. One of me always lies. Oh, I'll put the cover on the shortening so I don't get anything into it. Alright. Cup 2. Rinse and repeat, baby. Oh. Alright, see, it's starting to look more like icing. Gonna cut number 3. In the end. Oh, I am the magic 8 ball? Okay. I wasn't aware of that, but I mean, it's totally true. Now I think about it, you're right, I am magic. Number 3. Dun, 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 dun. I mix! I felt something with my hip that terrified me. Alright, so it's coming together. We're going to add the teaspoon of vanilla extract. As we do this, I usually just use the cup to measure. The cup is about a teaspoon for whatever reason. It just means one less thing for me to wash, and that really is what my priority is when I am baking. Alright, this is the last cup. Oh, I could turn off the oven. Did I? This is why I should not live alone. One of these days I will burn my house down. No, it's off. Wow, I'm so smart. Alright, we're going to add this, and then after we're going to add 2 tablespoons of milk. To sort of make it a bit more liquidy, a little less creamy actually. It's about the consistency of butter right now. Alright, that's very thick. I'm going to add the milk now. Whoa. And the milk, it's a little bit more depending on how things turned out. So 2 tablespoons is kind of a good starting spot. Add more if need be. I'm going to start at 1. So I can thin it a little bit. Oh, there we go. That's some good buttery cream, baby. And a little bit more. Let's make her a little skinny queen. All right. Just make it flip all the rest of it off. That is some good cream. Oh! I used hot water for icing. I don't use any water. There's no water in this. I use milk since buttercream. I feel like it makes it more rich. But no, this one is milk, butter, shortening, icing sugar, and a teaspoon of vanilla. I have the recipe memorized. I have it memorized. Anyways, we're going to take out a little bit of it, put it in its own bowl, and then we're going to add some green icing to sort of make to use to decorate the tree. Go. I'm a big spoon hater. I feel like this is the only time to bring it up when it's relevant. This is one of my big spoons. I hate big spoons. I think little spoons are the best, and I would like to just own little spoons, but unfortunately, I do not. It sucks. Alright, so I'm saving enough specifically to make the yellow for the star on top of the tree, and I'm going to save a little bit extra to decorate some of the other cookies that we made. I'm going to set it over to the side here, and I'm going to put my food coloring over here. I have a plethora of food coloring. I'm so rich in food coloring. We're going to add maybe 4 drops. Maybe 4. That was 5. And then we'll assess. It should come out sort of like a leprechaun green. It's hard to make it a very pure green without like staining someone's tongue with food dye. Okay, that's way too pale. That's very shamrock pastel-y green. Where's my, right here. I'm gonna add 2 more. That was 3. I'm bad at counting. We're gonna pretend that I meant to say 3. Add 3. This is not very potent food coloring. Oh my gosh. It's still very pale. I don't know how much you can see, but I think it'll work. I'm gonna eat some of it. Good buttercream. Oh my god. Fucking delicious. Good job, Dot. I think my sound alerts are turned off. Unless it's really delayed. I just saw it. I can see it whenever I look at chat. I can see whether or not someone's redeemed the sound alert. So sometimes that's why I'm not surprised that you don't get me. Opinion on the theory that when in a simulation, I meant to try to figure out how to add it to my laptop. I Ran out of time. It took me about like an hour to set everything up on my laptop and everything like here up. It was difficult. It took time. All right, we've got our green. So I'm just going to mix a little bit by hand because, you know, some of it gets up on the sides and the mixer can't get it. It's a very light green. That's all right. Kind of contrasts nicely with the gingerbread. Now I have to decide what I want to make the gingerbread tree on. I think maybe just a plate. Usually when I make it at home, we try to put it in like a deep dish. We put it on something and then put it in a deep dish so you can sort of just like pick it up and put it on a table for whenever we get where we're going. I think it'll just be a plate today. The cookies, let's see, they might still be too hot to assemble. Too hot to handle. Oh my gosh. All right. Mickey, you motherfucker, shut the fuck up. There we go. Okay. So, I burnt a little bit of the first ones. The bottom of them, a little bit burnt. What we're going to do is my tried and true method of making them stop being burnt. It's tried and it's true. I believe in it. It works. What we're going to do is grab my grater, grab a little bowl to hold them over, and actually we're going to put the other ones sort of, see if I can fit them in the fridge or the freezer or something to help them cool. Actually, I'm going to take them off the, so many things. All right, I'm going to take them off the tray so we'll get more air that'll help them cook here. Was Jesus the king of Israel? Is that what people called him? I think I've never heard that. There's a metaphor. Like, I don't think he ever held the title. I think their Jesus facts are wrong. All right. Let's bring these guys up here. All right. Ah! I knocked into my cupboard. Making in Juliet Valley is a creep. I haven't played it yet. I think I'm going to. I haven't yet. I see the hydrate. I'll grab it in a minute. No. But yeah, so we're going to grab our cheese grater. And a bowl, just to hold them over. And we're just going to shred the bottoms of them. Hello, Kylie. I did make my own gingerbread. Woo. We're assembling it into a little tree right now. I burnt some of them, so I gotta kind of undo that. I gotta press Control Z for a minute. And it was somewhere deemed hydrate, so I shall drink my liquid. Water. It's in my little whaley mug. There we go. All right. So they're not very burnt, but still kind of fucks with the taste when it's even just a little bit burnt. So I'm just gonna destroy my grater. Just do this. Make sure not to touch your fingers. With the icing stuff, I've got it sitting right next to me. It's green. It's green buttercream icing. So our next step is assembling. Oh yes, I did make the gingerbread myself. I did make the icing myself. I did make the candy myself. There's Smarties sitting back there. This isn't candy though, this is cookies. Because I didn't move them and then you can only do so many things at a time, Leah. No, the other ones are moved onto our thing. These ones are still on the tray. Because they are. Right? These were the first ones out of the oven. So they're pretty cool. It's hard to do everything at once, Leah. I'm not perfect. There. Just kind of the edges got burnt. This is why I have such a shitty fucking oven. It doesn't have, like, convection. The heat is not the same all the way around the oven, so the bottoms will get burnt. And I haven't figured out yet how to stop that. So this unfortunately happens. Anyway, so I will make sure I will eat the ones that are burnt. I will not serve them to anyone else. I never had stay-at-home ec in school. We had one. I was only ever taught cooking in school once, and it was in 6th grade. And that was weird. It just was weird because that was the only mandatory class that taught cooking. Oh my god, my feet are cramping. Oh, ow, 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 ow. Ugh. You know how sometimes like the arches of your feet seize up? That just happened. Alright, I think most of these are fine. My floor is going to be so dirty. That's fine. My house is usually dirty. I'm not going to lie. I don't keep it in the best of shape. It's usually, like, tidy, but it's definitely not clean. I just don't like using the vacuum. I find it gross. Alright. Jesus Christ is born. So we're going to start to prepare our method for the icing. You did it by choice with 3 years? Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, I was never forced to do that. Thank God. I found this. My mother found this. She gave it to me a couple weeks ago. It's a little thing that you put your icing in here, and then you push down on that, and then it helps you push up icing. And it's very nice, and it's easier to hold on to than regular like piping bags and stuff. And you know, you can adjust the tip and everything. And it's great. We're going to use sort of like a spirally tip. I don't know how well you can tell. I don't know the names of them. It's like a Wilton 10 or something. Don't quote me on that. I have no idea what a Wilton is. Well, Wilton is the brand. We're just going to start scooping the icing into here. I'm going to have to use a spoon. Or I could just be okay with that side of it getting a little messy. I could just be okay with that. I can see a universe where I'm okay with that. Woohoo. There we go. Down you go. Yeah. Is this a satisfying part of the video? Is it like those clips on TikTok? Is this good? Is this good for you? It's really very easy to fill. Yeah, Jesus Christ is born. What's the actual date of his birth? Okay, so Christmas isn't anywhere near Jesus' birthday, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure people made that up so the pagans would stop celebrating the solstice. I'm pretty sure that was the way it went. And then this is all for me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright. Do that. Grab this. Oh, wait, down the exterior, because I definitely got a little bit on the outside. Let's see how well this puppy works. I've never tried it before. It could just be a fail. Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah, that's close to a fail. Oh. Something went wrong. Alright. Ricochet, yeah. Yeah, that fucked up quite a bit. There was very few times they were in the right. Oh, it's broken! Oh, mother, you gave me something that was broken. What if I hold it? It works if I hold it. Okay, so it's broken, but I'm just gonna hold it as we pipe, and it should work. All right, let me put this down. Let's see how warm my big cookies are. Those are still kind of warm. So we're gonna start to decorate these little ones first. And it'll be us like figuring out how to use this piping machine. It's so cool, and I really want it to work. Ooh, That sure is a sound. What do? Oh, thank you for the follow, Kylie. Let's see. This will be our little prototype tree. Whew. How's that? I should maybe start it the opposite way. It doesn't look very green on the thing. It is green, I swear. And also, we're going to review right now the coup de gras. Smarties. Usually, I use M&Ms. The store did not have any M&Ms. M&Ms are usually just brighter, and that's why I use them. I think I wiggle the table every single time I drop down. And we're going to use these as sort of like little mini ornaments and place them around in the tree. M&Ms are usually nicer because they've got a lot of synthetic ingredients in them. M&Ms are more, Smarties are more natural. So, yeah, the colors aren't as vibrant. They taste just as delicious. I think we're going to eat this one. Right here, right now. Do I have a chair? Of course I don't. I do have chairs. I have nothing at the same level as the table. Let me see. What do I have left for milk? We're going to sit while those wait to cool. We're going to have a cup of milk and a cookie. Oh, I have exactly left for a cup of milk. Huh. What a good day. Whoa. Ooh. Ew. Gross. Yeah, I think really any organized religion fall into a lot of pitfalls. That's good. That's good. I feel good about that. I feel good about that. Glory to the King, honey. You sing it. They're not too warm anymore. I was waiting for them to cool. It is excellent when they're warm in the oven. But this one's still pretty good. Usually, like, if I have, like, the chocolate cookies, what I'll do, even when they're, like, a day or two old, I'll put them on a plate, I'll put them in the microwave, and warm them up before I eat them. Because they're so good warm. Fun fact, this is the same dish set the family in Penelope uses. I watched it the other day. I screamed in joy. This is from my grandparents' basement. So, it's amazing. I also had to bargain with my sister. She wanted them. Like, no. She took the flower plates. And she had first pick. She chose the flower plates and then later tried to bargain with me to not have the flower plates anymore because she thought mine were cooler. Isn't that so sibling core? They get to choose first. They choose wrong. And they beg you to change with them. It's like, no. You only want it now because I like it. Man. Ice cream and milk. Oh my god. I used to go to a restaurant where they would make a chocolate cookie in a skillet. Like a little cast iron pan. And then put ice cream over top of it. That was delicious. Oh my god. If I could learn how to make those at home, I would have them every day. Every day. Chocolate cookies are my favorite. Those are my signature as well. That's what my family knows me for. When it comes to my baking, it's like, you gotta try Dot's chocolate cookies. They're very simple, but it's just no one else in my family is really good at baking. So they're very amazed when I'm good at it. Alright, they're still a little warm. We are going to start to stack them and just sort of map out where they're going to go. Whew. There we go. Alright, so here's our biggest cookie. We didn't go like huge, but I think they're adequate size. So we're gonna lay them alternately alternating, like where the little little spikes are every time, and this will make it look more like a natural tree. That's the concept, anyways. Go like this. And you're gonna have one side of your tree that looks best. Okay? It just happens. It happens to everyone's real life Christmas tree as well. Like, it just happens. And it might be careful. You want to make sure it's very centered. You don't want it to lean. They normally stand up pretty well. Like, we transport these in cars and everything when I was a kid, and they never fell over. But there's always that fear that maybe today is the day. All right. Oh, see, it's not even. Yeah, it's going to lean in some sort of direction. No matter how talented I am, I just can't deny physics. All right. These two, I'm going to have to blow my nose again. That is our mini tree. Do you see it? Do you see the vision? Can you imagine it? Close your eyes and picture it. It looks wonderful, doesn't it? So again, usually it's taller. It takes a lot of time and effort to make it taller. It's usually about 6 cookies taller. So it usually end up around here. And then we put the star on top, and that adds another inch. So here's what we're going to use for the star on top. It's just the same star, but smaller. We're going to glue it together with icing like this and make it yellow. Make it cute. So that's why we had our leftover ice, and that's why I scooped some out into a different bowl. Actually going to put it in a third bowl so that I still have some white icing left over to decorate the gingerbread men. So we're just going to take a little bit, put it in there like that, grab my yellow icing, wherever I put it. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, it's over there. Well done, thank you. It's not like I wasn't following a recipe or anything. This wasn't my concept. I took it from the back of the box. All right. Ugh. Big spoons are so useless. Oh yeah, no, it didn't even, oh, it did work. It doesn't make a sound. All right, that is my favorite thing to do in my own kitchen, though. Just kind of kick things. It makes me feel like a ninja. Makes me feel like I'm in one of those movies where people get attacked in their kitchens. You know? You've seen those movies? Oh, I said I was going to get a tissue, and then I didn't. I always have a drippy nose in the winter. It sucks, but it gets cold, and then the phlegm is like, it's my time to shine. And it just comes out of the woodworks. On Christmas Day. All right, so we've got that all mixed up. We're going to add the star last because things need to go on under it. We need to have some greenery under it. And even before we do that, we need to stick this tower together. It's going to add a little bit of height. We're going to put frosting in between every level, and that will, bye Leah, and that will help it stay. And also, whoever eats this, like, people break this cookie up into pieces, because no one has this huger cookie, usually. So whoever gets the middle piece, they still got a little frosting on there. And that's good. I love frosting. Oh, come on. Come on, work with me. Work with me, little Dan. Work with me. There we go. Usually we'd use white icing, but it doesn't matter. It's just something we would usually do. So this is sort of where the tree gets wonky sometimes, and it starts to want to defy physics. Why does it smell like coffee? Was this used for coffee? No, I don't think so. How strange. My neighbor making coffee? Why can I smell coffee? It smells like the coffee beans, like artisanal coffee beans. This thing might be broken. I have to grab a different type of bag, maybe. I might have to. We're going to try to stop it from coming to that. We're just going to let it leak out the edges. Because this is such a cool instrument, and I want to have it. I want it to work, and I want to blow my fucking nose! Okay. The cookies should be cool enough by now that they're not going to melt that frosting. I have enough for the whole tree. Usually like the big tree, we double it. I didn't do that. Right. Sorry, I hate sniffling my nose. It's not dignified. Grab tissue. Ugh. Oh, that was a big one. Alrighty-o. Now the real work starts, eh? Okay. It's kind of stable. If you're a good patient person, maybe you'd put it in the fridge at this point. I'm not. I'm going to keep going. So we're basically going to ice. We're icing the branches is what we're doing now. So we just want to cover every little tip of that star. And it doesn't take a lot for most of them. Oh, it's because I'm holding onto the wrong part. Oh, dude, I was holding onto like the middle of the thing, which wasn't the part that's broken. I gotta hold onto the little edge. And this tool is kind of maybe a little bit big for what I'm trying to do. But I'm gonna make it work. Oof, okay. Oh, one big plop there. Alright, so look at that side. Doesn't that look Christmassy? I'm gonna eat this. Mmm. Delicious. I'm gonna try to fix this. And add some more frosting. Yeah, see, so that's the vision. That's the design. That's what we're going for. That's what we're trying to do. We just have a... Oh, icing is so greasy. Oh, it's because there's a crack in that thing. She still must have dropped it at some point. Oh well. It's not mine. I'll complain to my mother. And it's not hers either way. Someone just found it. All right. Okay. Back into the trenches. I might wash my hands. I've got icing on my fingers. I want to fix that. I've got icing on my fingers. It's not a lovely feeling. It's greasy. Whew. All right. Round 2. I'm just gonna kind of. It's kind of gonna be a short and stubby tree. That's all right. It happens. Oh wow, this is the most concentration I've had in a while. And I took a final exam the other day. Okay. You can see some of it splunking out. It's okay. I think I have enough for it. I can't help myself. I have to eat it. I have to eat it. It's so good. It's so good. Oh my god, frosting. It's a thing of the devil. And God, does the devil taste good. Preheat the sounding joy. Blah, blah. Okay, I broke it more somehow. Ow. I have a bad habit of saying ow, even if nothing hurts. Okay. Put you back. Add some more. Something just clicked. What was that? What was that? Alright. Okay, scooping some more into it. This one's kind of got a nice beat. If we like took away all the Jesus, this could be a nice song. Alright, that's more or less all the icing I have left. Like I could scrape the bottom of the barrel and there'd be a little bit more. We're gonna have to make do with this. All the green icing. I suppose, yeah, I have more white icing that I can dye. Sometimes my pipes make mysterious noises and they spook me. And I'm just like, huh? What's happening? What was that? All right. See if I can do it again. The right way. Fix it. Oh, got stuck in my shirt. Song of angels. Oh, goopy. Oh, I didn't even notice that until it got on my fingers. Gross. Excuse you. Come on, just a little bit more, guys. Just a little bit more. Hold on, hold in there. Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, this is broken. First of all, I'm going to take this giant thing off my floor. Giant thing of icing. I really need to wash my floor now. I probably was always going to have to. But now it's become inevitable. I don't like the thought of that. Okay, come on. This is just a little bit. It's just this little last bit, guys. I say as if you could make this thing behave. Maybe you could. I don't know. Maybe some of you work for Wilton. And they, has some sort of intelligence inside of it. And it decides whether or not it wants to obey. Last one. Oh, did it. Okay. That's so much icing in my hand. All right. I'm not going to eat all that. There's too much. There's a certain amount and then it's too much even for me. All right. Wash that off. Good. I saw actually Christmas trees getting delivered today. I was out and about going for my grocery shopping. And I saw these guys rolling up. I'm downtown in the city, so I saw these people coming up, and it was more or less like a moving truck. And they were carrying up trees to people's apartments. It's very sweet. All right. See if I can squat back down again. Whoa, before my hips get out. I think my hips might give out before my knees do. All right. So, we've got a little star. And I gotta paint it. They are catchy though. I'll give them that. The Christian channel. It's word in my head. Maybe it's because I went to church as a child. You heard them all the time. Oh, I actually watched like a Christmas rom-com the other day. It was called Love Hard. Like Die Hard. It was based off Die Hard, the title, which I didn't notice till the end. So it's not one of those movies where they say the title in the end of it. I don't know if I like those kind of movies or not. The ones where they say the title during the movie. It makes me feel something, but I don't know if it's like, yay, or like disgust. Like, how dare they acknowledge the fact this is a movie. All right, make sure to get both sides so it looks perfect every angle. Just coating it. Oh, now I'm gonna plop it down. Right there. And now we'll do the edges. And it's gonna start looking less like a star as I add more and more ice into it. So you just have to know in your heart of hearts. That's what it is. The stream sleepies are hitting me now. On your knees. Oops. There we go. All right. Now the funnest part. Decoration. A bright little shining star. I'm gonna put a couple. Just loitering around this tree. Making it look nice. Dressed up, all fancy, all ready to go. Smarties used to be a lot prettier. I'm thinking, like, it's good for them that they changed the formula so that it's more environmentally friendly and it's better for you. They used to be prettier. Now the green kind of looks very brown. I'll turn the tree around in a minute and you can see what I'm doing. But for now, it's a surprise. Not a very big one, though. I'm sure you can probably guess that I'm putting things on the tree. Oh, I might have to go like see a physiotherapist after this. Oh my gosh. My legs. Ah! Oh, that scared me. Oh my goodness gracious. I'm a little bit jumpy. If you haven't noticed about everything in me. There's a red one. I'm trying not to put two of the same color next to each other. I think that's khaki. I think it's just that I'm very scared that I'm going to destroy it. And that's making me a lot more antsy. So it's entirely possible. All right. I think I've got all of it. I'll put some more yellow ones on the star. Really make it shine. Really make it a star. I'm a star! And there we go. A beautiful, let me pull it like this. A beautiful little gingerbread Christmas tree. You can sit and appreciate Her Majesty for a second. How long did that take? 2 hours? Yeah, about 2 hours. So, fully possible to do it from home. I did it in 2 hours. I said that as if I was going to keep talking, and then I put a bunch of stuff in my mouth so I could not. Alright. There you go. Fully possible to do at home. The recipe is with exclamation point recipe, or if this is on YouTube, I'll put it in the description. But that's all I got for you. Let's see who's live, who can read up to.